Alright, before we dive in, let's get serious for a second. Imagine being trapped on a snowy mountain, cut off from the world, where every shadow hides something sinister and every choice you make could be your last. That's Until Dawn. Now picture this, you're watching a horror movie and it does something you never expected. It makes you feel genuinely afraid. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, not knowing what to expect next. Well, that's not just a movie. That's Until Dawn, and tonight we're diving deep into what makes this one of the most chilling horror experiences you'll ever forget. Before we start our analysis, remember to hit that subscribe button for more amazing content. Also, let us know in the comments section what you think about the movie so far. As the title suggests, Until Dawn takes place against the backdrop of a winter's night, specifically, the night before dawn. The story revolves around a group of 8 college friends who decide to spend their Christmas holiday at a remote mountain lodge. But it's not just any lodge. It's the same lodge where a year ago, a similar group had a horrific accident that claimed to live. Despite the dark cloud hanging over the location, our young friends are undeterred. They're eager to reconnect, to let loose, and to maybe, just maybe, put the past year's tragedy behind them. However, what begins as a reunion soon turns into a fight for survival. The reason? Well, that's part of the fun, or maybe I should say the fright, in unraveling, but let me drop a hint. There's something sinister lurking in the shadows of Blackwood Lodge, something that preys on their fears and picks them off one by one. While the core concept might seem familiar, Until Dawn doesn't just rely on tired tropes, and it injects freshness into the narrative by introducing an element that you won't see coming. Think of it as a slasher flick infused with a dash of magic realism. And while this blend might sound unusual, it actually works brilliantly. For starters, the setting is absolutely chilling. Picture a sprawling lodge engulfed by snow, nestled in a secluded valley and shrouded in mystery. The isolation is palpable, amplifying the sense of vulnerability and dread. As the night progresses and the body count rises, the lodge transforms from a place of refuge to a menacing labyrinth of fear. Every room, every corridor seems to harbor a new threat or a ghastly secret. Then there are the characters. Forget one-dimensional victims here. These characters are complex, flawed, and surprisingly realistic. You find yourself connecting with them, caring about their fates. And that, my friends, is when the terror truly begins, because it's not just their lives that are in peril, but also their relationships, their friendships, and their very souls. But let's talk about the pacing, shall we? This is where Until Dawn truly shines. The film masterfully alternates between moments of nail-biting, suspense, and eerie calm. Just when you think you can catch a breath, it unleashes another scare, keeping you on the edge of your seat throughout. Also, let's appreciate the technical aspects. The cinematography is top-notch, capturing the isolation and the haunting beauty of the wintry landscape. The sound design is equally brilliant, using silence and subtle cues to amplify the fear factor. It's like they read your mind, knowing exactly when to startle you. However, the film's greatest strength lies in its ability to keep you guessing. You never quite know what's around the corner. One moment you're feeling relatively safe, and the next, bam, your perception of the story shifts. This keeps you engaged, analyzing every move, every dialogue, every shadow, because in Until Dawn, every detail matters. The movie seamlessly blends elements of psychological horror with a touch of supernatural mystery. This keeps the audience intrigued and guessing until the very end. You find yourself questioning everything, even your own instincts. By the time the credits roll, you'll realize you've been on a wild ride of emotions, fear, suspense, maybe even a few moments of genuine laughter. After watching Until Dawn, you won't be able to shake off the feeling that you've just witnessed something truly special. The film lingers in your thoughts long after the credits roll. You'll find yourself replaying scenes, analyzing dialogues, and most importantly, pondering the choices you would make if you were in a similar situation. So here's a question for you. What makes a horror movie truly terrifying? Is it the jump scares, the atmosphere, or something more psychological? Let us know in the comments below. But let's get back to our discussion of Until Dawn. What truly sets this film apart from other horror movies is its approach to storytelling. It doesn't rely on cheap thrills or predictable plot twists. Instead, it focuses on building a strong narrative that keeps you invested in the characters and their fate. The plot is both intricate and suspenseful. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, wondering what will happen next. The characters are well developed, and their relationships are believable. You genuinely care about their safety and well-being, which makes the suspense all the more intense. The direction is superb. The film is beautifully shot, creating a sense of dread and anticipation. The use of lighting, shadows, and sound is masterful, contributing to the overall chilling atmosphere. The soundtrack is another standout feature. The music is used effectively to enhance the emotional impact of the story. It's subtle yet powerful, leaving a lasting impression. The performances by the cast are outstanding. The actors bring depth and authenticity to their roles, making you feel connected to their struggles and fears. You root for them, you empathize with them, and you share in their pain. In terms of scares, Until Dawn delivers. The film has a perfect balance of psychological and physical horror. You'll find yourself questioning the characters' decisions and wondering how you would react in their shoes. The film's unpredictability keeps you on edge, never knowing what's around the corner. The film explores themes of survival, friendship, and the depths of human resilience. It asks the question, what would you do when faced with unimaginable circumstances? The characters are forced to confront their fears and make difficult choices, blurring the lines between right and wrong. What I found particularly fascinating about Until Dawn is its ability to evoke a range of emotions. It's not just a mindless slasher flick. It keeps you thinking long after the movie ends. You'll find yourself analyzing the characters' actions and the underlying messages. The film's conclusion is both satisfying and thought-provoking. While it may not tie up every loose end, it leaves you with a sense of closure. The final scenes are powerful and thought-provoking, prompting discussions long after the credits have rolled. Until Dawn is not just a horror movie, it's an experience. It's a journey into the darkest corners of the human psyche. It's a reminder of the power of fear and the strength of the human spirit. If you're looking for a movie that will stay with you long after you watch it, Until Dawn is a must-see. It's a film that defies expectations and leaves a lasting impact. So turn off the lights, grab some popcorn, and get ready to be terrified, intrigued, and amazed. Just remember, once you enter the world of Until Dawn, there's no turning back. So there you have it, a deep dive into the chilling world of Until Dawn. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback means the world to us. And here's a special treat for those of you who have made it this far. To ensure you never miss out on any of our thrilling reviews and analyses, subscribe for more spine-tingling content. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you the best. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the realm of horror. Until next time, stay safe and keep an eye out for the shadows. Because in the world of Until Dawn, they're not always what they seem.